Audio Jungle.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said he does not have an attorney general in his fiercest attack yet on Jeff Sessions.In an interview with Hill. TV. Mr. Trump renewed criticism of Mr. Sessions' decision to step aside from the inquiry into alleged Russian interference in the 2016 election. He also said he was unhappy with Mr. Sessions' response to immigration.The Attorney General is yet to respond to Mr. Trump's comments. After the president criticized Mr. Sessions last month, two key Republican senators signaled that they would support Mr. Trump if he were to fire Mr. Sessions after the November midterm elections. However, other Republicans told Politico they thought this would be a bad move and said they were standing by the Attorney General. Mr. Sessions was an early supporter of Mr. Trump's presidential campaign.But he left the Russia investigation, which is also reportedly now looking into whether Mr. Trump has attempted to obstruct justice in 2017, citing a potential conflict of interest, and handed control to his deputy, Rod Rosenstein. The president insists there was no collusion between his campaign and the Russian government and denies he has attempted to obstruct justice. "I'm very disappointed and Jeff.Very disappointed," Mr. Trump said during Tuesday's interview about Mr. Sessions' decision to leave the investigation. Asked whether he would consider firing Mr. Sessions, the president responded, "We'll see what happens. A lot of people have asked me to do that. And I guess I study history, and I say I just want to leave things alone, but it was very unfair what he did in recusing himself from the Russia investigation." Mr. Trump also told Hill.TV that he was not happy on immigration and other issues and said Mr. Sessions had performed very poorly during the nomination process for the post of Attorney General. "I mean, he was mixed up and confused, and people that worked with him for, a long time in the Senate were not nice to him, but he was giving very confusing answers," he said. Answers that should have been easily answered.And that was a rough time for him. This is not the first time Mr. Trump has publicly criticized Mr. Sessions. Last month, Mr. Trump accused the Attorney General of having failed to take control of the Justice Department. Mr. Sessions rejected the president's remarks, saying, "While I am Attorney General, the actions of the Department of Justice will not be improperly influenced by political considerations."